Alrighty. Been doing a little Vic. Got them trimmed down. I'm tempted to see if it's gonna come back on its own or if I need to put new lotus seeds in there. I do remember from last year me making mistakes and stuff like that, and it still came up and I got a lotus blossom, so I think I still got a little bit of time to try to see what's going on. The Asian greens have survived well. The Toy Choy or Pak Choy or whatever it was, a mini Pak Choy, didn't really make it that much. But I got the little tree chopped down a little bit. My chainsaw quit on me. I had to replace the chain, and then after I replaced the chain, I came back and tried to cut the rest of this down. It did not go well, so I had to finish cutting this down with the little pole saw I got and my little hand saw. So that's the last guy standing right there. And all of this wood did not go to waste because, oh snap, I cut it down and put it down. And I ordered some mushroom plugs, like lion's mane mushroom plugs, and what was it? Some sort of oyster. I know they said oyster mushroom grows on crepe myrtle. That's the one they say really grows on it. And they said lion's mane, it'll grow on it. So I got 100 of each one of those. Make sure anybody finna come and knock me out. Finna have to get ready to go back to work too. It's been all fun and games. It's all fun and games till you gotta go back to work. So you got gaps and stuff, but all them little boxes that your Amazon packages come in, bada bing, bada boom, there they go. And it's gonna be that much less grass that I have to cut. I am pleased. I gotta get in here and clean this out. That's the little yard waste trimmings right there. I'm thinking about just throwing some of everything over here because I got some cedar pieces left over. See if I can, man, it's still pretty sturdy on some parts. Build that up maybe as high as that is, and like really finagle those pieces. I finally used my miter saw. I stopped being afraid of that, so maybe I could really finagle those pieces and cut some angles and make them fit where I want to, since it's so curvy because they limbs. So maybe that'll work. Build that up, put some more dirt in there. Yeah, and then move on from there. Get it popping for the springtime, summertime. I got plenty of seeds. I got veggie seeds, a lot of herbal seeds and stuff. And I set my other 2 green stalks up too. One of them is on tilt. I got to make sure I adjust that too before the time get away from me. Trim my rose bushes. I didn't trim the blueberry because I think blueberry, it sets fruit on the 2nd year cane, and then you trim it after it sets fruit, and then the new cane comes in. So I just topped it off because it was way lower than that. That's about how low it was. And I think that mark on there is where the graft is, so you can't bury the graft. So it kind of slopes down to the apple tree. Same thing over here, it kind of slopes down to the apple tree. But yeah, super full. Brought the because remember the thyme was way down up in there. I just buried the cabbage right there, so I'm gonna see what happens. It's the raspberry. They said I should trim the raspberry, so I did, and I trimmed it. I hope I didn't trim too much. Trim this rose bush, and then the rosemary, it don't need fertilizer, so I put the compost on it, which is not like, it don't have cow manure or nothing in it. City compost, so they just break down all of the city waste and turn it into a compost material. So hopefully it'll be okay. And then I make sure that when I fertilize the rose bush, I put it like all up in there. Yeah. But yeah, top my blueberry off with all of the cedar branches and pine needles and juniper berries and all of that stuff that I raked up from the back. What else? Is it almost time for me to go? Coffee. That's them alfalfa pellets. I just refreshed the soil with that. That's where the mushroom was growing, and I had the paper and the hay and all of that stuff over here. And I think I put those, what did I put in here? All of the rest of my seeds from the you know, the little baby seedlings that you're supposed to eat. And I just put those in there because I've been having those for years. I said I'll see if anything pops up. If not, I just put an extra layer of dirt on it. And I put some kale seeds over here. I had a kale mix. And I might need to shuffle that around a little bit because I thought I mixed it in better than that. It looked like it's just a layer of that expanded and blown up alfalfa pellet stuff. This is my blueberry. I'm hoping it's not dead. It's a pink lemonade blueberry. But yeah, fill this all the way up. It should be full of acidic stuff. So I trimmed my pomegranate. I didn't trim either one of the gummy berries, that one or that one, but I trimmed the pomegranate. I'm just letting that stuff do what it do. My turnips and stuff still in there. And I'm gonna see what that do. I gotta get in there. That was the sunflower. But yeah, everything just now waking back up. But I got a lot of good work done, man. I'm glad I went on and did that. And I got 2 garden beds bit in the back. And I still ain't even through raking because I got, I went on and ordered some garden beds because these are almost $5 a piece now. They're like $4.60 something a piece for the pressure treated lumber. And you're really not even supposed to be using that. And then the metal pieces, they've been $20 a piece, and you need 1, 2, and mostly 3 to do it. So that's $60. And I saw these 2 by 4 by 8 foot long. So 8 foot long, 4 foot wide, 2 feet high for like $100. And I was like, man. And then I had some different type of garden beds. I get to be able to see the difference. But anyway, let me carry my ass to work. Later.